Please, the show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
We're a band of brothers standing tall, bound by soil and the southern call. Through fields of gold, through fire and ash, we hold our ground, we'll never crash. Hurrah, hurrah, we raise it high, the bonny blue beneath the sky. Hurrah, hurrah, it shines afar, that bonny blue flag with its single star. Were forged in honest hands. We plowed the fields, we worked the lands. When danger came, we made our stand. A simple star, a bold demand. Hurrah, hurrah, we raise it high, the bonny blue beneath the sky. Hurrah, hurrah, it shines afar, that bonny blue flag with its single star. Through stormy nights and battles grim, our anthem sung a sacred hymn. The star, it gleams, it lights the way for those who fight and those who stay. Hurrah, hurrah, we raise it high, the bonny blue beneath the sky. Hurrah, hurrah, it shines afar, that bonny blue flag with its single star.
Hurrah! Hurrah! The bonny blue flag with that single star means only one thing. The South will rise again. And hopefully I'll live to be there to see that. Yeah. Hey, tonight, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, please join myself and James C. Edwards, the author of not one, not two, not three, but 4 books all about William Quantrill. This one here happens to be book number 3. I don't know how I got that by mistake before I got the other 2, but he did send me the other 2 in a PDF form. I just checked on Amazon. Amazon has the second book. It's fairly expensive. I was a little bit taken back by it because I'm not used to spending that kind of money, but his volume number 2, this is volume 3, is going for $20. So you know what? I might just break down and buy that one. Oh, and volume 1's also available. I'll have to reach out to him because he promised me they'll be free. So I'll probably get them. He was not aware they would become out in publication. That's why I sent the PDF forms. Someone reach out to him. If I can save myself $40, yeah, I'm going to save myself $40. And I see Zachariah. He's the first one in the comment section. Good afternoon, sir. How you doing? And open disclosure, Zachariah was one of my clients back in the day. He took a step back for a while. I was checking out his wife's family who crossed the plains in a wagon train. Want to know what I could find out about him? I did find a couple of things, very interesting things, very sad things about the Mormons and how they massacred hundreds and hundreds of people who just simply cut across their land, not wanting to stay in Utah, but they got wiped out. And luckily, his wife's family was not part of that. They managed to survive that. And otherwise, she might not be here today. So, tonight, 7 o'clock p.m., I want to briefly talk about that. Maybe I'll talk about a couple other things. I do want to say one thing, folks, to anyone who's watching. Okay. And I want you guys to understand one thing. I love President Donald J. Trump. He's a phenomenal president in my belief. He's the best president since I think Ronald Reagan. Uh, he is all about America. He is all about our independence, our strength, our wealth, and he is doing things that, to be honest with me, has shocked me, but in a good way. He has, I think, shocked the world in a bad way. He's brought to a war to an end in 7 different countries. He's trying to bring the war to Ukraine and Russia to an end, not too successfully, because every time he thinks he has peace, one of the other 2 countries to start blasting at the other country. And to be honest with you, I don't think either side is going to be happy until one side is totally blown away. And that's my personal opinion. I love what he did with Venezuela. He went in there in a matter of a couple of hours. He captured Maduro, who was a criminal in charge of cartels, with very minimal damage to the country itself, very minimal injuries and deaths to the citizens and to ourselves. He's taking control of the oil. He's going to get American companies in there to rebuild the infrastructure to start pumping out that oil, that black gold, as some people call it. He's going to keep some of it for our own country. He's going to turn some of it back into the citizens so they can make use of it and start being a wealthy nation again. He's keeping the oil away from China and Russia and Cuba, 3 of our main enemies. He's going to bring them, I think, to their knees or to a war, because without the oil, China, for one thing, is going to, from what I saw in the reports, is going to be hit the hardest. And when a country's government is up against the wall, they tend to bring out the sabers, you know. I know the president of Mexico has asked for Trump's help in curtailing the cartels and bringing them to an end. There was a mention of boots on the ground, but as one individual has mentioned, that probably would be necessary unless we're going to go in there to seize cartel leadership to bring them back for criminal charges. But we can do the same thing there that we did in Venezuela from the air and from the sea. He's talking about Greenland again. He wants Greenland in the worst way because he wants it for our protection. He wants that extra buffer away from Russia. So he's got a lot of things going on. He's got things around country. The shooting in Minnesota. Was it justified or not justified? I guess only the courts will find out. And unfortunately, he's in a liberal state. So I don't think that guy's going to get a fair shake. But, if he did kill that woman and didn't need to kill that woman, then he should face judgment. Well, the thing with New York is getting ready to fall into a Muslim socialist state. There are other states above New York that's talking about doing the exact same thing. So, there's a lot going on. He has a lot on his plate. So individuals who watched my last broadcast, who made comments to a friend of mine, please reach out to me. If you got problems with my comments, I have reasons for what I say. I will back President Donald J. Trump. I do believe in what he's doing. Don't ever think of me as a traitor to the cause, to the conservatism, to Republican, or to anything else. Just like I believe that the South should rise again. There's so much going on against the South ever since that damn war ended. And we all know that the nation that wins the war gets to rewrite the history, and they are still rewriting the history. But what about our history? We don't have a crystal clean slate. We've done a lot of shit. And the book by Matthew Holmes that shows that we've created situations where we went to war to seize land, to seize assets, to seize minerals, just to do what we did. Look at the Native Americans. We wiped them out. totally erased them from the planet Earth. No descendants to bring out to continue their namesake. So we're not angels here in any sense of fashion. So if anyone has a problem with the way I talked about President Trump and what he's doing, bring it to me. Let's talk about it. Okay, don't go behind closed curtains and say things. I just simply made a couple quick comments about something that's going on with Venezuela and Trump and so forth, and I didn't have that the broadcast wasn't about politics. It was about promoting a book. Just like now, I'm going to get off my high horse about politics, and we're going to talk about this man's books, 4 of them, all about Quantrill. And the reason why is that, again, the winner of the war gets to write history. And the one author that wrote the book about Quantrill went off on false pretenses, saying he did some nasty things when he didn't. And James Edwards went boots on the ground in the state, in the libraries, in the historical centers to dig deep to get eyewitness accounts, and he wrote the history the way it should have been written to start with. Zach Rayla says, upstate New York, we too much Scottish, we too much upstate New York, we too much Scotch, Irish to fall Muslim. It's all downstate. Oh, okay, I got it. Upstate New York, there's too many Scots people, too many Irish to fall to Muslims, that the Muslims were in the southern states. Now I got it. Okay, so tonight at 7 o'clock, I got some video, I got some music. I love this guy. He has his own ancestry, genealogy business, a multi-millionaire. He was a colonel in the United States Marines. He does videos, primarily videos now. He has a whole production company where he goes in and he talks about things of the past. I just happened to come across one of his videos concerning Quantrill. You know what? Reading the first book, as I am now of James's books, everything I found so far in the first book is mentioned in his video. So that in itself shows that James knows what the hell he's talking about for this guy to create a film. It's like 18 minutes long, so I'm not going to play the entire thing. I'll play the bulk of it, so you get an idea of what Quantrill is all about. And also found 2 songs that I'll play during the hour, maybe hour and a half of our broadcast tonight that was written about Quantrill. In fact, right now, I'm going to play the first one just to give you an idea of what it's all about. It does have some video to it. So hopefully this doesn't create an echo, because I'm actually not playing it as an MP4 link. I'm actually playing it from the YouTube itself. And folks, if you're watching and you're going to not like me for using YouTube, YouTube people, Facebook, this is for educational purposes only. I don't make a dime off of this video or off this broadcast. So here we go.
Comrades up, the moon's in the west, and the hounds of old Panic will find out our nest. We must be gone ere the dawning of day. The Quantrill they seek shall be far, far away. Their toils after us shall ever be vain. Let them scout through the brush and scour the plain. We'll pass through their midst in the dead of the night. We are lions in combat and eagles in flight. Rouse my brave boys up a band away. Press hard on the foe ere the dawning of day. Look well to your steed.
is weary and the chase given o'er. We'll pass through their midst and we'll bathe in their gore. We'll come as a thunderbolt comes from the cloud. We'll smite the oppressor and humble the proud. You shall escape us, and you shall be spared, for keen is our Savior, in vengeance despaired. For none are so strong, so mighty in fight, as the warrior who battles for our southern pride. Rouse my brave boys up and away, press hard on the flow and dawning of day. Well to your steeds, so gallant in chase, may they never give o'er till they win in the race. Though the bushes are home, the green sod our bed, our drink from the river, fruits for our bread. We pine not for more, we bow not the head, for freedom is ever within the greenwood. Tyrants shan't conquer, and betters shan't bind, for true are our rifles, our steeds like the wind. We'll sheathe not the sword, we'll draw not the rein, till panic is banished from valley and plain. Rouse my brave boys up and away, press hard on the flow and dawning of day. Look well to your steeds, so gallant in chase, may they never give o'er till they finish the race.
Absolutely. That's a fantastic song. It also showed some images at the end of the reunion of Quantrill's men. Unfortunately, I don't believe Quantrill was there because he kind of like didn't make it to modern day times. Let me get rid of this image here. But I love the song. I have another one I'll play later tonight, plus this one as well, about his marriage to, I think she's 13. She's young, really, really young. But they fell in love. So here we have some more people join. Azura Bentigan, how you doing, sir? Hey, this is broadcast is just about promoting tonight. I was on my a little earlier. I was on my soapbox talking about Trump and all the stuff that's going on in the world right now. I just saw. We have 2 additional nuclear submarines, the best that we have, on its way to Russia, because Russia has their submarines headed in our direction. Putin is playing with a match that's not lit yet, and God help us if that match gets lit. All I'm saying, we may be seeing a war. I hope not. I truly hope not, because that would be one that we can't survive. And to be honest with you, I'm 67. I would love to go to 97. 107 would be nice. But Azura says, Zach Rayla, not yet. Upon acquisition or inheritance, I'll establish a Manhattan fortress. Okay, here we go. Zach Rayla's comment to Azura says, not yet. Upon acquisition or inheritance, I'll establish a Manhattan fortress of comparable qualifications to Buster Slaughter's in Minnesota and Alex Wisnitz in Palmetto State. Okay. Let me read this one again. Zach, let me go back up here a little bit. Zach Rela, not yet. Upon acquisition, our inheritance, I will establish a Manhattan fortress of comparable qualifications to Buster Slaughter's in MS, Mississippi, and Alex Wisnut's in the Palmetto State. Now, Alex Wisnut, open disclosure, is my general for the Carolina Grey Goats. He and his wife are also my clients for Ancestry. Sounds like Zach is building a fortress. I don't get what you mean by comparable qualifications to Buster Slaughter's. Just so you know, Aiden Slaughter is also one of my clients, and Alex Wisnuts in the Palmetto State. If you wish, Zach, could you be more clear about that? Or if you want to talk about that now on this broadcast, I can bring you in. But you got me curious now, guy. So I just also saw Amazon. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. So Azure says the war of today is fought in education. I totally agree. In education, workplaces, and philosophical circles, though it certainly is still wise to be armed for reenactment. Hey, Colonel Randall Rhodes, fortress means real estate, aka home. Yeah, I agree with that. I've always been brought up that your home is your fortress, and it needs to be prepared to fight it to the bitter end. That I was brought up like that. And I totally agree. Wow, and I also agree about the education. Like, for example, this flag here, where I'm pointing, this one here. Whee! I stand by it. I solely stick up for what it stands for, what it means, what it meant, what it still does. My grandsons won't talk to me on a regular basis because that flag is there, even though they can't see it because they refuse to come into my office because that's where that flag is. But that's what they were taught in school. I said, "What were you taught in school?" Well, that flag represents slavery. No, it doesn't. You want to know about slavery? Talk about the Union States who made use of slavery. And slavery is still being done as we speak in the world around us. So yeah, the education that they're brainwashing our kids to totally hate the American way, our history, how we became what we are. Yes, I agree that some of our history is dark and tainted with all kinds of evil things, but what country isn't? It's what you learn from your past is what makes you a better country today. And I think that's what President Trump is trying to do. He's trying to make our country a better place and those around us. I mean, you got citizens from Canada, England, Australia, France, screaming for President Trump to go there and do the exact same thing. In fact, the English people wanted him to go there to be the prime minister after he's done being president of the United States here. That should tell you something. Azure says, home with primary partner and blood progeny raised right in old ways is the SIA and NCAF fortress definition. The SIA stands for Southern Independent Association, which I am a member of. And you can see it right over here. That's my document that shows I'm a member. And NCAF, I thought about joining NCAF because if I'm not mistaken, they're the ones who are responsible for trying to protect our southern cemeteries, statues, monuments, paintings, things like that. They're trying their damnedest to do that. I'm not sure what the NCAF stands for, but I do believe that's what they represent, why they are, who they are, and so forth. So I'm getting off on the deep end here. Again, let me show you. So this here is volume 3, okay, which we'll be talking about tonight. This one here is volume 1. Let me show you, which is available now. I think he got caught by surprise because he wasn't expecting to come out on into Amazon so quickly. This one here is volume 1. What history doesn't want you to know, volume 1, beginning to 1862. I'm halfway. I actually started reading this book yesterday. He sent me the PDF form because he wasn't expecting to be in Amazon. So I'm halfway through this book already. And I mentioned earlier about the video that the captain from the Nuts and Trees. Oh, what's it called? Hang on a second. I'll get you the actual site. Trees and Nuts, Nuts and Trees. Oops. Family Tree, Nuts, History, and Genealogy Services. Guy's a multimillionaire. He has hundreds of people working for him. He's very expensive. But he did a video of Quantrill. I just happened to come across it. So we'll be using that tonight. And it almost goes page by page to what volume 1 of James' books is. James' second book that came out, which I have a PDF format of, is called What History Doesn't Want You to Know. Okay. And then, of course, the one I have now, which we'll be talking about tonight as well, is this one here, Revisiting the Evidence. So like I said, to the victor goes the ability, the rights, I guess you won't call it, to rewrite history. And the book came out saying everything that reflected only what he wanted the Yankee people to see, which is how this guy should be tried as a war criminal for his horrendous attack on the city. Turns out it wasn't that way at all. Okay. And James went there. He got the evidence. He got the manuscripts. He got the written eyewitness testimonies, and he's trying to do his best to rewrite history. And of course, then he has this other book that I would love to get my hands on. Hint, hint, James. Is this one here? Let me get to it. I just found it. Bring it over here. Because what here sounds exciting, very interesting, I think. And if I'm going to have the books, I gotta have them all. And this one here, you probably can't read it, so I'll read it to you. Quantrill's Revenge, a comprehensive tour guide to Quantrill's 1863 raid. So what James and this guy Dick did, they went stop by stop by stop by stop and retraced his steps. In August 1863, guerrilla chieftain William C. Quantrill led about 400 Missouri guerrillas deep into Kansas to attack Lawrence, the great hotbed of abolitionism in Kansas. Over a 4-day period, Quantrill led his men over 90 miles from Johnson County, Missouri, to Lawrence, where they burned much of the town and killed over 150 townsmen after spending 4 hours in Lawrence. One thing he did not do, he did not kill the women, okay? He made sure his men did not rape the women, as is written in the other book. And you know what? What I should also do is get that guy's book just as comparison, so I can say, yeah, I did my due diligence. But he made sure that his men, they had a list. Because what happened was, prior to his attack on Lawrence, the Union guys went to his hometown and did the exact same thing that he's being accused of: burning, killing, raping, pillaging. Okay, so they went back there for revenge, and they had a list of names, and that's who they were looking for. If your name was on that list and you didn't have a gun, point at them when they came in, you're good to go. Okay, and he made sure his men followed those rules. So tonight it's going to be exciting. I can't wait to talk to this guy. This guy has a PhD in history. He's done his due diligence, and you'll love his books. Please go to Amazon. Like I said, the Volume 1, Volume 2 is $19 each. This one here is $25 because it's a larger book. Okay. Let me go back to make sure. $19 each. $20 each. Okay. For Volume 1, Volume 2. Volume 3 is $22. Not sure why it's a little bit more expensive, but it is. But it's definitely well worth your while. Also, I'm going to talk to James like I did to Matthew. So if I can convince him that he should have people buy the books directly from him, maybe reduce buy it as a bundle and reduce the cost a little bit. He'll also will personalize a comment in the cover of each book like Matthew's doing right now. So Zach, just saw you mentioned you got to run. Great. Please stop in tonight. Bring your comments, bring your questions. Azur, great seeing you as well. So as I have been doing, instead of just closing off my broadcast, I'm going to play a song. I'm going to play this one here. It was my format song for my previous group, which we had to take down and rewrite and so forth. But I like the song. I like the tempo. So I'm going to play this song. But halfway through, I'm going to wait for other comments, other people to come in. If not, then I'll fade to black with the music still playing. And then I'll just end the conversation. So here we go, folks.
We're a band of brothers standing tall, bound by soil and the southern call. Through fields of gold, through fire and ash, we hold our ground, we'll never crash. Hurrah, hurrah, we raise it high, the bonny blue beneath the sky. Hurrah, hurrah, it shines afar, that bonny blue flag with its single star. Were forged in honest hands. We plowed the fields, we worked the lands. When danger came, we made our stand. A simple star, a bold demand. Hurrah, hurrah, we raise it high, the bonny blue beneath the sky. Hurrah, hurrah, it shines afar, that bonny blue flag with its single star. Through stormy nights and battles grim, our anthem sung a sacred hymn. The star, it gleams, it lights the way for those who fight and those who stay. Hurrah, hurrah, we raise it high, the bonny blue beneath the sky. Hurrah, hurrah, it shines afar, that bonny blue flag with its single star.